Hi everyone, this is Sarah Michel with another weekly challenge to God, where I challenge God to provide any demonstration that He exists and any demonstration of His power during this life feed, and put an end once and for all to this atheism business. He won't. He won't do anything because He doesn't exist. And this is the position I have. And to be honest, probably the only way for me to change that is with some demonstration by God Himself. Any sort of intervention that God can provide to prove without any question to me and to every other atheist, any other atheist, that He exists. So during this video, I will talk about love, about something that I've seen a few questions regarding atheism and love, which is whether atheists can love, or what is love to atheists. There is a famous Richard Dawkins letter to his daughter, where he talks about love and how you can have evidence of other people loving you. And it, of course, the way people interpret it, though, is that it boils down to mere chemical and physical reactions that we have in our bodies. That love is merely a product of evolution. And there is absolutely nothing supernatural or magical about it. Yet the way we feel about someone else, someone that we love, is truly special. And apparently, to reduce that to mere chemical and physical reactions doesn't it takes away the existence of love as a thing to be cared about, to be promoted, and etc. It's as if love doesn't even exist. It's merely chemical reactions that we feel, whatever. The thing is, the main difference here is something that I already addressed in a previous video, which is the idealistic idea, the idealistic understanding that love, for example, is something that exists outside of the human mind. It has its metaphysical existence somewhere in the cosmos or in the spiritual realm, whatever. That it exists independent of human minds. And usually it exists because it's a product of God. The thing is, love is a concept, and it exists, and love was created. The concept of love was created by humans. We created it, and we created it based on a certain set of feelings, emotions, and behaviors that we all share. Because the thing is, all humans, everyone who is a human being, share many biological characteristics. Like, we are pretty much all the same physically, physiologically. And of course, we're gonna feel and express our feelings similarly. We're gonna have many things in common. And what we call love is simply a set of emotions and of behaviors that we all share, that we all feel similarly towards somebody. So when you deeply care for someone, when you deeply care for someone's well-being, when you like to be close to someone, the mere presence of that person makes you feel good, and sometimes even makes you feel a little bit tense. When you know that you're gonna feel really sad if something bad happens to that person, all of these feelings combined is what we call love. It's all of these emotions coming together directly towards someone is what we call love. So we merely created a concept to put all these ideas together in a way that is understandable when we want to communicate what we feel to someone. So the feelings and the emotions came before the concept, not the other way around. It's not that we love because some entity put love in us or whatever. It's something that is the product of how we feel. And of course, since we are bodily creatures and we have a brain, and our brain operates with physical and chemical reactions, ultimately love is merely a set of chemical and physical reactions in our brains and in our bodies. But it doesn't mean it's not something special. It doesn't mean that when you love someone, how you feel about it, how your body reacts to that person isn't something truly special and something that is really to be commemorated and something that we should really be happy about. The fact that we can love. And in my opinion, actually emotions and feelings is the best thing about us that we have, because it's what makes us different from machines. Machines will never have the same capacity that we have for these things. I believe they will never have, because they will only be programmed to do so. It will never be as spontaneous as it is to us. So there is no contradiction here. There is no problem for an atheist to love somebody and to believe that somebody loves us, or love me, for example. To believe that someone loves me, I simply look at how the person reacts, what the person says to me, if the person really demonstrates true affection and care towards me. And the thing is, that's I read in a website that atheists can explain the feeling that we have inside to just know that somebody loves you, or that you love someone. But it's the same thing. It's to know the feeling is simply because you observe certain things and you come to the conclusion that that is love. It's the same process to an atheist or to a believer of God, a believer in God. It's the same thing. To know something is simply to be assured of something and have no good evidence of the contrary. That is to know something. So yeah, if I see, for example, that my parents really care about me, they call me every week, they always want to know how I am, they feel really happy when they see me, they cry and feel sad when something bad happens to me, all of that shows to me that they love me, that they truly care deeply about me. And that is demonstration of love. And I have no reason to think that they don't, to think that they're lying or they are being deceptive with their feelings. So I don't really see why there will be any problem with atheists and love. It seems a very simple thing. And the fact that there is no, I don't believe there is anything spiritual, magical, or about love, doesn't mean that it's not something special. It is special. It is amazing that the fact that we can love someone and feel so much empathy, that the fact of someone getting hurt or being sad or having a bad day affects you personally as well. You also feel bad for them. So this is amazing, and it's great that we evolved to actually feel those things. And there is absolutely no contradiction, and there is no need for a God to love someone. It doesn't. I don't really understand why someone would believe that. The same would go to morality, and something that I probably will talk about in the future. But anyway, again, 10 minutes, about 10 minutes now, and so far God hasn't showed up. And another week without God, demonstrating and proving that this atheist is wrong. And I have another week concluding that there is no God. And yeah, I will keep saying this until I see good evidence of the contrary. Anyway, I've been Sarah Michel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.